Welcome everybody! Today I'm visiting one of the most popular summer attractions in Concepción, the International Popular Art Fair, better known for its acronym FIAP, which in Spanish stands for Feria Internacional de Arte Popular. If you're in the city during summer, chances are you've heard about it, or you've already walked through it at least once. It's one of those events that becomes part of the local summer routine. Now, just to set expectations from the start, this is not going to be a super long or extremely detailed historical video. First, because there isn't a huge amount of documented history about the fair, and second, because I wasn't allowed to film at some of the stands. So I'm only sharing footage from the places where artisans kindly allowed me to record, and I really want to thank them for that. Also, a small clarification. The images you are seeing are actually from last year's edition of the fair. Back then I was already motivated to share this, but for different reasons, that experience left me with a bit of a bittersweet feeling. Now that the fair is back in the city again, I finally decided to put this together. And to be honest, also to free up some storage space. So let's give a bit of context. The fair takes place every summer, usually between January and February, right here at the Parque Ecuador in Concepción. It was born in 1964, and since then it has accompanied the cultural life of the city year after year. That alone already makes it a pretty important tradition. The main idea behind the fair is to promote local work and popular culture, while also exhibiting and spreading traditional crafts and artisanal techniques. At the same time, it has grown into a major tourist attraction because it's not just about crafts. There are live shows, food trucks, and exhibitors from many different countries. You can find artisans not only from Chile, but also from Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, and even countries like Turkey, among many others. That mix is what gives the fair its international and multicultural identity. Now, when it comes to what you actually see at the fair, the variety is huge. It brings together hundreds of artisans and an impressive range of handmade works. For example, you'll find ceramics and pottery like vessels, figurines, and both decorative and utilitarian objects. There's also a strong presence of textiles and weaving, wool products, blankets, handcrafted fabrics, and items made from natural fibers. Another very common category is woodwork, sculptures, traditional utensils, and decorative pieces made entirely by hand. You'll also see basketry and plant fiber crafts, such as baskets made from wicker or pita, using techniques that had been passed down for generations. If you are into accessories, there's jewelry and metalwork, including silver and gold pieces, as well as handmade accessories. Something I personally find very interesting is the presence of traditional musical instruments from different countries, which really show how this fair is also about cultural exchange, not just selling products. And finally, there are more contemporary techniques like glasswork and glass fusing, which prove that popular art is not frozen in time. It keeps evolving. Now, a quick and honest comment. Displaying your craft and selling it is one thing, but the current fees for a stand are pretty high, and as a result, many of the crafts are also quite expensive, at least for my pocket. That doesn't take away from the quality or the work behind them, but it's definitely something to keep in mind as a visitor. Overall, though, the fair is a great excuse to spend a different kind of evening. The access is free, the atmosphere is very family friendly, and it's an easy way to connect with culture, craftsmanship, and people from different backgrounds all in one place. It's just a shame that it only lasts a couple of weeks every year. So, I hope you learned something new today. Would you visit the fair this year, or have you already been there? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.